Hello, and welcome back to episode 15 of the Road to Champions League Glory with Bishops Stortford. So, since you were last with us, we've had a board takeover. Unfortunately, it's not as exciting as you may think. We have had a fan trust take over the club, and they haven't invested any money in the club, and it's just basically back to square one. I've never had a fan trust take over a club while I've been in charge, so this is a new one for me. So I will let you know if anything comes up. But since you were last with us, we played against Luton and we drew 2-2. In that time, we've only lost twice, and that has given us some really good league form. And as you can see, we've been scoring a few more goals, which is great. During that time, though, January has happened, and there have been transfers in the club. Some good, some not so good, and for the longevity, I'm gonna go with that word, of the club, they've helped us along. So let's have a little look. So two players that we brought in this summer were David Matchek, the Czech keeper. Well, unfortunately, he's been sold to Stoke for £210,000, going on to 500. This is a bit of a tricky one, really. A lot of clubs came in during January and they were interested. Obviously, I could see that there was a bit of potential about him because his stats were going at quite a quick rate. Clubs are coming in. They started off at 110. I wasn't accepting anything less than 500k. I thought benefit the club, and I was trying to get offers that had a loan back and that had a 50% sell-on fee. Unfortunately, the board, at that point it was still the old board, it was still the old chairman, took things into his own hands and accepted an offer from Stoke. I would have rather have had all the money up front and then signing on fees and loan back fees instead of like sell-on clauses. Currently he's got if I have a little look, so 40% of next transfer, £14,000 per appearance for the next 10 appearances, 70,000 for his next international appearance, which should happen probably in the next 2 years, 70,000 for another 10 league appearances, and they're giving us £8,000 for the next 10 months. Like I said, this wasn't a deal that I accepted, it was the board that accepted it. Little bit gutted because I feel I could have got a little bit more, because I had accepted offers personally from other clubs for about 750k. I feel could have probably got 800 out of some of them if I was pushing them, but because this one had already been offered, I was kind of hoping I'd give him, if I accepted a lower, they'd give him a bit more wages. But as soon as I seen the Stoke one, I had in the back of my head that he probably would accept Stoke. Unfortunately, he did. The other one is Gavin Hoy. Okay, we had this boy picked up from the under-21s of Northern Ireland. He looked a quality player. Sunderland came in for him, and the last day, Sunderland and Nottingham Forest came in for him, both of them. Both started off at 110, same as David. I rejected it straight off, didn't even give him a chance. I thought last day I can't get anyone in. So they did come back, and they came back with offers up to 300 over instalments, and I said no. So what I did is they came back again, and this time we accepted an offer of 450,000 with a loan back fee, with a loan back until the end of the season, and 40% of the profit of the next transfer. So he's been sold, but he's come back until the summer, which is good for us because we keep holding him until the summer where we can get a better replacement. But unfortunately, we have sold him, which means he's not going to be part of the club's history anymore. So if you have a little look over here now, or signings coming in, because I lost my keeper, obviously I've got Dayan, who is going to be my first team keeper. David was coming up, he was 17 at the time, he was going to be coming up, and I was going to be playing him a little bit here and there. We brought in Bailey Vose, who is a Brighton trainee, currently in the under-23s. He's going to be my third keeper / reserve keeper with Fraser Siddle, because you got to realise Siddle's getting on to 33 now. So I thought, he's 24 years old, 20 years old even. He's on quite a low wage, 250,000. not a bad little deal, I thought. He hasn't played for me yet. He's sitting there on the bench. Then the other one we brought in is Dion Conroy, who is a centre-back. And we brought this boy in basically because I felt we were weak at the back. And also because we'd had a bit of money with the 2 transfers, we were able to sort out our wages. That meant we had a bit more money in the wage budgets, which allowed us to be a bit more lenient on a few transfers and try to actually offer some players decent wages. He's an ex-Chelsea trainee, and luckily for us, he accepted a £250 per week deal, which was very good for 2 years. So he's coming. He's going to be like our reserve centre back, so 3rd choice possibly. Pushing on to a 2nd. Then we brought in Shay McCartan. This one was brought in basically as a desperate measure because another offer that was accepted was for Gavin Hoy was to Nottingham Forest, and they refused to put in a loan back. So I brought in this boy just in case as cover for a striker and the attacking mid position. So it was a bit of I bring him in just in case Gavin doesn't get a loan back. He's come in. He hasn't played. He's played well. He hasn't really started for us yet. He's come from Accrington. He's 24. He's in for the next 2 years. He's worth a bit of money. He's on quite high wages, but I feel if we don't want him, or if he doesn't perform, then we can sell him for possibly 100k, which gives a nice little profit on it. Obviously, we've got Gavin Hoy back. Have a look at his stats now. Decisions have gone up. Long shots have gone up. Passing's gone up. Vision. The bit I still can't miss is teamwork and work rate. Those are high. His physical's obviously naturally quite high. He is a region, which is quite nice. Started off his career in Ireland, come over to me, and now he's off to Sunderland. Nice little move for him. The last one is Anton Forrester. Calling him Anton from now. He has come in. He's gone straight in on the club information as our best player, which is quite interesting because stats-wise, I wouldn't say he's that good, but he's got the key stats. He's got a good first touch. He's got good finishing. He's got good heading. He's got good composure, decisions. His physicals aren't bad. He's quite a tall boy. He likes moving into channels. Plays with the back to goal. Plays 1-2s. He can play as he advances forward. We've had to tweak a few of our tactics a little bit because we were doing low crosses, so we've now had to put him on floating crosses. So we're chucking him in. He hasn't got a great record of scoring loads of goals, and he's only just scored his first goal for us. If we have a look at his actual history, I don't think he scored all last season for Port Vale. He only scored 9 the season before in League One, but he was in the Championship last season. So he's played 13 games in the Championship. He's come to me. He's started 4, come through off the bench, and he scored in his last game, which is always great. So that's our transfers. There is one that we have got as well as a future one. This is a bit of a gamble, I guess. I'm quite good at gambling. Ken Hughes. There are his current ability and potential. I had a little look at this is the Welsh Premier League, and on the season preview, he is their best left winger in the league. I thought I'd look at his stats, nice teamwork, nice agility, nice pace. I thought I'd give him a go. He's coming in for £450. He hasn't done too bad stats wise. He's got quite a good average rating. I thought it wouldn't do him any harm to come in, and just to see how he gets on. Really, he's going to be he's a left winger. Even if we have him, put him in our reserves, or send him out to our affiliated club. So, if you're eagle-eyed, you will see where we are in the league. We have, due to our good form in form, we have gone up the league pretty quickly. Last time you were with us, if I look at past positions, so Luton, the Luton game, if I check, 2-2, we were 14th. Okay, so we played 23 games, we were 14th. Since then, we've kind of gone up pretty rapidly, and now we're in the playoff positions. So we are currently sat in 4th position. Top 3 get promoted automatically, then 4th down to 7th go into the playoffs. If I'm realistic, I didn't expect this. We were 14th when you were last with us. I could see there was a bit of potential to get up, but we have helped ourselves with quite a bit of form. We've increased on the goals, which is always good. Beginning of the season, we didn't lose that many games. We were drawing a lot, and we still have drawn quite a few, but we didn't lose many, which is good because we've not done too bad in defence. It's just attack, we just can't score. So we're looking now 3 points between us and the automatic positions. Okay, Luton and Notts County aren't far away. Cheltenham are right behind us, and Doncaster are 5 points behind us, and they are outside the playoffs. There are 8 games remaining. We are going to do a live com next, which is against Plymouth. We're doing a live com against Plymouth. Then after that, we get games against Forest Green, Leyton Orient, Fleetwood, Luton, Crewe, Colchester, and Cheltenham. So Cheltenham and Luton are going to be key games there. I didn't want to leave it any longer because you have been away a while. If you'd have come back to seeing us just in automatic position, it'd have been a bit of a shock. So we have a chance, a slim chance, but a chance. As long as we can kind of keep the good form going, then I can't see it being a problem. We have got a chance to get automatic. I feel probably best way now is going to be through the playoffs, but we'll give it a go. Injury wise, we've still got Lewis out for a little bit, Mike Smith's out for a few days, Marty Walters out for 6 weeks, Will Nightingale's gone out for 7 weeks, went out yesterday actually, which is a bit of a shame. So, in game yesterday anyway. And we've also still got Alex Bradley's out for another 4 weeks. So we're missing a few players. I quite like Alex Bradley, but since he's gone, the performances have gone up. I don't think that's down to him not been there, but hey ho. Right, let's go through today's team. So in goal we got Dayan, centre back. On the right back we got Santano, Conroy, Nyatanga, Cyril, Oxbow in the centre mid position with Ivan, who's come in and played a few games. Hoy on the right, Bingham in the centre, Hitchcock on the left, and Forrest and Anton up front. So on the bench we've got Fraser Siddle, Tom Leggett, Hannah, Devante Rodney, O'Brien, Wilson. He's still got a slight injury, 1 day away, but he can play 45 minutes according to my physio, so he might come on just in case we need him. And Andre Pavel. So let's go into it. So Plymouth are down in 18th position, but just probably know my luck. I probably won't come out with a good result, but we'll keep our fingers crossed, be optimistic. Let's go from here, really. So they're playing a very similar position, very similar formation to us. We are gonna chuck in that and let's go for it, really. The one we do need to do is put on replays for you guys just to make sure. I always take them off just because I like to flick through games quite quickly. So obviously while we're here, we can have a little chat about finances, because obviously you've seen that we've got quite a lot of money now, which is great. Because Hitchcock's just hit the post. Because that meant financially we were insecure previously. We only had 50k in the bank. Now we've got £500,000 with a bit more coming in regularly through little instalments through the Stoke deal. We have asked the board to improve our youth and improve our training, so those two are ongoing, as well as the new stadium. So we've got the three main things are going to be upgraded within the next 12. Well, the stadium's 2 years away, and the youth facilities and training facilities should be done by about September, October time. Oh, we should have scored that and that. Oof. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, huh? That was a clear-cut chance by Oxborough. So that's good for us because obviously it'll push up the when we get the youth players coming in the March time. This time we didn't really have that many decent ones. They were alright, average, but nothing amazing. Nothing to really show you guys. No one's going to be in the first team anytime soon. And they go 1-0 up. Not even going to try to pronounce that name, but they've gone 1-0 up. Unfortunately, I kind of saw that happening. He snuck around the edge. We've gone to get away quick. Santano over here has kind of just done a dart and left his player, which is not ideal. So 1-0 down, going into half time. Kind of need a bit of a pep talk to say, put your socks up. Assertively, we know there's more to come. We'll give it until 60 minutes and see if they can make a change on their own. If not, then we'll be making substitutions and possibly a tactical one as well, because we're not keeping possession. They are, and that's allowing them to have a few more chances. They've got, like we said, similar formation to us, but they're a bit further up the pitch. They've got two defensive mids, which they're just sitting on the defence. It's another chance, another clear cut. It's just finishing with us. We're creating chances, just not finishing them. They're coming down the centre, coming into centre, it's shot over. So we've got another 8 minutes to kind of prove to me that some of these players deserve to stay on. One more highlight by the looks of it. If they score off this, so it will be very disappointing. But we know we've nicked it back. Oxborough's nicked it. Can we get a counter? Anton's in, and he's missed. Okay, that's the last you'll see of him. He's going to come off. Pavel's going to come on. The other one is Simon Hanna. I don't really want to bring him on just yet. Wilson's still a little bit dead, more or less. We'll bring Pavel on, see if that makes any difference up front. They seem to have gone deeper and deeper. They have got 6 at the back, more or less, at the moment. So they are sitting on this 1-0 result. Obviously we've got a little bit of freedom, but to keep up, to try to get that automatic, we need to beat these clubs, okay? And doing this is not beating them. So Dejan's got the ball. Hopefully he'll go short. Bingham's picked it up. Can he set off Hoy? He can. Hoy's lost it. We're not doing great. We need to nick it back. Look at tactical change. Go on to this one. They're going to cross it in. And good save by Dejan. Very good save by Dejan. Okay, so we've done the tactical change. Hopefully that might change things. We've gone counter. Similar formation. It's obviously same shape, but just different instructions for the players. And more of a possession-based tactic. But, hey, we're away from home. We haven't got the ball at the moment, so we are going to bring Simon Hanna on, though. Oxbow can have a little break, and we're going to bring on Lewis Wilson on for Tom Hitchcock. So, let's see what that does. See if that makes any difference to the team at all. The substitutions haven't occurred yet because Hitchcock's still on. Bingham's got the... Oh, he's hit a good shot there. He's at the crossbar. And Oxbow. They've had good chances there. So substitutions come on. See if they can make a difference in the last minute by the looks of it, because the game's skipped through. I don't think they will, and they haven't. Okay, so it finishes 1-0. So before the game I was saying that we were able to score and that we'd been been on this really good run of form, and unfortunately it's kind of come to bite me in the back because we haven't kept possession, didn't have as many shots, we had a lot of clear cut. If we have a look at the match stats, clear cut chances, 4 clear cut chances, 1 half chance. They had 1 and 1, they scored. 4 clear cut chances, and they did, and we just didn't do anything. Bit of a shame. Kind of leaves us in a bit of a position where we've got to catch them up again. So Cheltenham have overtaken us. Notts County obviously drew 2-2. So now there's 4 points between us and Notts County. 7 points between Luton, and obviously Cheltenham have got 3 points ahead of us. So next games we're looking at, Mansfield have got Bristol Rovers. Possibly they're gonna, if they win that, then they've probably more or less sealed it I know that mathematically they haven't, but they probably will. Cheltenham got Wimbledon at bottom. Notts County got Grimsby. Grimsby are down there. Okay, that's not great for us. Luton have got Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient are in the playoffs, which is good. Carlisle and Notts County. So, not obviously we're talking about them. Not Carlisle against Oldham. So, teams around us, I haven't really got too many tricky ones except Luton. Hopefully Luton can mess up. Hopefully we can get a result. So guys, we'll leave it there for now, and hopefully next time you'll come back with us, it'll be the end of the season, and that either means you'll be back for some live comms playoffs, or we've been able to sneak into that automatic promotion position. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see you guys again soon. Cheers.